What does it take to destroy your own child's future? Hatred, or just one moment of unchecked anger? The police arrived at dawn, when the street was still quiet and the call to prayer had barely faded. Neighbors described Khalid as disciplined and reserved. He worked daily, avoided gossip, and kept family matters private. From the outside, his home looked stable. Inside, pressure had been building for years: debt, wounded pride, and a temper he treated as authority rather than a flaw. His daughter, Amina, was 14. She filled her notebooks with sketches of buildings and open courtyards. She talked about becoming an architect. Teachers saw potential. Friends saw kindness. She saw a future. The argument that night was ordinary at first: grades, responsibilities, tone of voice. But Khalid believed respect came from fear. He raised his voice. She answered back. The room grew tight with tension. Words turned sharp. Anger, once sparked, fed on itself. He had lost control before, slammed doors, harsh punishments, but this time there was no one to interrupt. No pause to cool down. Just escalating rage and a refusal to step back. In a single moment of uncontrolled fury, he crossed the line between discipline and destruction. The shouting stopped. The house fell into a silence so heavy it felt physical. When clarity returned to him, it was already too late. The damage was irreversible. Authorities arrived before sunrise. Khalid kept repeating that he never meant for it to happen. But intention didn't undo consequence. At school, students gathered in confusion and grief. Amina's desk remained empty. Her sketchbook, left unfinished, became a symbol of everything stolen. The trial was swift. Evidence left no doubt. Khalid was sentenced to life in prison. Years passed, but the absence remained. Her classmates graduated and moved on. Her teachers still mentioned her talent. Her family carried a quiet shame mixed with sorrow. In prison, Khalid had endless time to replay the seconds that changed everything. Proof that losing control for a moment can cost a lifetime. If anger can erase a future in seconds, how responsible are we for mastering it before it masters us? This story is not about a stranger in a dark alley. It is about what happens when pride replaces patience and force replaces communication. Some tragedies don't start with evil intent. They start with untreated anger, silence, and the belief that power equals respect.